A full 60-second timeout. Cougar foul, number 10, Sydney Freeman, her third, team sixth. Oakhill foul, 33, Adriana Trexler, her second, team fifth. Rebound bucket.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
expertise, resources, commitment. At Sullivan Financial, we offer a team approach to financial planning, offering you a broader scope of expertise than you will likely find in any one person. Clients are our main priority, which is why we work to understand your unique circumstances and ultimately create a distinctive plan that provides a roadmap for your financial journey. Located in Mitchell, Indiana, they can be reached at 812-849-2670. That's 812-849-2670.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing in our county. The initial focus has centered on adults with some college and no degree. With the assistance of scholarships and a peer mentoring program, the foundation began helping adults return to college to complete their degree or obtain a certification in 2013. Realizing that strength lies in numbers, Washington County partnered with Clark, Floyd, Harrison, and Scott counties to create Education Matters Southern Indiana. This initiative continues to build.
United Producers, Inc. We are the largest livestock marketing company in the world. We currently have 17 auction markets and 23 direct buying stations across Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, Tennessee, and Illinois. Our goal is to market your livestock to maximize your dollar while implementing animal safety procedures. To find your local market, visit our website at uproducers.com or contact Ryan Batt at 812-620-0769. Again, that is 812-620-0769. Farmer owned, farmer values.
Is your ride not as reliable as it used to be? Eddie Gilstraps is the place to go. With 80 years in the auto industry, we know how to get things done. At Eddie Gilstrap Motors, we have an unbeaten level of commitment to buyers, unmatched customer service, a wide array of new and used inventory, and various financing options are just a few of the ways in which we serve our customers. Give us a call at 877-227-9421. That's 877-227-9421, or just visit our website. Lynx Clothing and Shoes is proud to support West Washington Senator football and wish them a great season. Stop by and see us for all your school fan gear. We offer a wide variety of tees, hoodies, hats, and more. We also offer custom screen printing and embroidery for your team, business, or event. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square and have been serving our community for over 15 years. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and on Saturdays, they're 9 to 3. Stop in or call us at 812-883-4154. That's 812-883-4154. Shop local and save.
As your American Family Insurance agent, Michael Long can offer you dependable auto, home, business, and life insurance, as well as other insurance products. He's big enough to serve and small enough to care. His team and their unique backgrounds, trainings, and experiences have prepared them well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you. Together, they are building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. When it comes to your car insurance, you deserve more than a card tucked in your glove box. That's why American Family Car Insurance goes beyond a piece of paper or an app to give you smart, customized coverage and real peace of mind. No matter how your life changes, you can feel comfortable you will have the right auto insurance protection and support every step of the way. Not sure how much or what type of coverage is right for you? Michael Long is the person to talk to. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of West Washington Livestream with the boys. It seems like it's been forever since we've been here, approximately a month since we had a boys game here at the friendly confines of T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium. This is Craig Akers, joined with my broadcast partner, Mr. Keith Abels. It's nice to be back in the friendly confines. It seems, that we haven't been here. We played the tournament at Eastern, then we were on the road at Lagodi playing there, then we went to South Central, played there. We were at, I'm trying to think of another one.
South Central, Springs
Valley, we were at Springs Valley. So we've been on the road for the past, I believe it's 6 straight games. So it's nice to get back here. And we've got a little bit of a home stretch here, 2 home games in a row. We've got Medora coming in tonight, the Fighting Mark Morans of Medora. Mark, their longtime coach, was the JV coach here under Coach Sean Smith when we made those semi-state runs with the boys team. So they have quite a good coach there. Trying to build the program. Seems like Medora always kind of gets their best players picked away from them, but this Medora team comes in 8-3 on the year, where the Senators are 4-6. So a little bit of a role reversal, where the Senators are usually a pretty heavy favorite. Today, Medora has the better record going into this one. So kind of an interesting matchup for the Senators, kind of a time to get back on their feet. Start off super hot, and now it's kind of gone the opposite way for a little bit. So, Keith, thoughts?
Yeah, it'll be an interesting game. I think over the weekend we had a tough one at Springs Valley on Friday night. Overtime game, I think ended up losing by 1 point. Hard-fought game right in it the whole way. Then Saturday night went to South Central. Might have been a little emotional letdown. It seems like we weren't really focused and really in that game. South Central was a good ball club, but I don't think they were 20 points better than us. But like I said, we kind of started out slow and we kind of was in a funk and never got out of it. So this will be a good way to rebound, come back from those two losses, and maybe try to get a win tonight here in, like I said, West Washington.
Yeah, you're exactly right. This overall, between the Senators and Medora has never won on the boys' side, 45-0.
No way.
So the Senators have never lost to Medora, and they're trying to make sure that doesn't happen tonight. They don't want tonight to be the first time that they do give up that loss to Medora. Senators are going to go as far as their starting 5, starting 6 will take them. That starting 5, I'd put them out on the floor against anybody.
Yeah.
They're an athletic group. They're a young group. They're still learning, but they're athletic, and they've played a lot of basketball.
Yeah, and I guess since the last time we talked to you at the holiday tournament in Lagodi, with Cree Zink going out with hurting his leg, I thought he was really starting to come. He had a nice game before that in the holiday tournament. Came back for the second game in the holiday tournament. Had the knee injury. I was so excited to see what he was going to bring, because he's been hurt. And like I said, he was starting to come back into it, and I was liking the way what he was giving the team, and the knee injury took him out for the rest of the season. With that being said, next man up.
Next man up. And when you talk about the next man up, it's been Brady Rosenbaum a little bit. It's been Jackson Wiseman kind of stepping up a little bit. There's been kind of a next man up by committee, I guess you would say, is the best way that Coach Minton is kind of handling that at the moment. He's really kind of waiting to see who's going to be the guy, who's going to step into that role. Is it going to be Tristan Brown? Is he going to step up and do it? The amazing, job that he did at the holiday tournament, and then we really haven't heard a whole lot from him over the past 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, he's kind of. But then you got Nevin Mars also, like right there knocking on the door too. 6'5", long, lanky, can give you a lot of different things on the basketball court. So it'll be interesting to see. Brady's played some really good basketball here lately. Getting in there and taking all the minutes that he's getting and turn them into valuable minutes. He's a defender. Yeah. I mean, he can flat out defend.
And that's one of those, if he realizes that's his role, to play defense, stay in front of whoever he's guarding, really kind of be the gnat.
Yeah.
Get in the ear, get him thinking about you instead of about basketball. That's going to be Brady's role. Yeah. Not really looking for Brady to score. If he does, great.
Yeah, that's a bonus.
But really just looking for him to play some solid defense.
And with that being said, I mean, like, after Holden had his breakout performance, and then ever since then, as soon as he crossed half court, usually a double team shot at him. So I mean, he's really having to figure out how he wants to work all this. and he's still getting to the basket. But then when he gets there, it's a mess.
You're
so
exactly
just
right.
kind of got to figure that out. Colton still really hadn't really got off to that high efficiency offense that he usually brings, with knocking down shots from anywhere on the floor.
Right.
Nash, same way with Nash. I mean, he needs to be a little more assertive in the offense because, like I told him, Holden's going to see these double teams. That means somebody's
open.
If you send two guys at once, somebody's open. I'm not the mathematician, and I think I failed math in high school, but no.
But you're exactly right. When Holden gets into the lane, and notice I said when he gets into the lane because he's going to get into the lane. The question is, who's going to be open when he gets there? Because two or three defenders are going to collapse on him,
and
which means two or three are open. And Holden does a great job of getting it to the open person on the floor. You just got to be ready to knock down a shot.
Yeah.
I know there have been a couple of times where he's gotten in the lane and bounced a ball off of a Senator's, one of his teammates' faces because they're not ready for the ball. And that's one of the things. You've got to be ready for the ball all the time on the floor. Whether it's Holden with it or Nash with it or Colton with it or even Hayden Morrow. Hayden Morrow can wing it.
Oh, speaking of, I got to give him some props because Hayden Morrow at Springs Valley was outstanding.
Yeah.
I mean, best West Washington basketball performance I've seen in probably 5 or 6 years. I mean, he didn't force anything. Everything was, I guess the basket must look like the ocean.
Yeah.
Because
it seems like everything he shot was going in.
He went to the free throw line. When he had to knock them down, he knocked them down in pressure situations. Hayden Morrow played the best game I've seen a West Washington basketball player in the last 5 or 6 years, guaranteed.
And that's something that, the Senators are going to build on. It's one of those, who's got the hot hand at the moment. At the beginning of the year, I was going to say that Holden was going to have, the hot hand most of the year. Well, then it kind of went to Colton just a little bit. Then it went to Silas. Silas had a couple of good games there. And then now it's Hayden Morrow. So it's a win by kind of committee. Who's going to be the next person to do it. And the question tonight is, who's going to be the person to do it?
Wouldn't it be nice, though, if they could all get on the same committee and still all – like I said, they all have got the capability and can all produce like that. But it's just like we still haven't had that – I say as a complete game, we've probably been around 60 to 70%.
Yeah.
I would like to get that number up to 90 to 95.
Yeah. We played – probably the best game we've played all year was the game against North Davies. I would say that's probably the best game we played all year. Just everybody was kind of firing. Everybody was playing well. Everybody kind of did what they were supposed to do. Now we came out of there with a 1-point overtime loss or double overtime loss. But everybody was doing what they were supposed to do. And then since then we really haven't seen everybody kind of on the same page.
Yeah. Like I said, sometimes you get – but once again, I'm not making excuses, but it is a young team.
Yeah.
For the most part, it's a real young team. I think they just need to get a little confidence under their belt and, get that good vibe out there on the court. And like I said, the sky's the limit for these kids, really.
Well, and when you talk about a young team, when you look out there on the floor right now, we have 2 seniors, we have 1 junior, and everybody else is a sophomore.
Or under.
So I mean that's what our team is made up of, just because of injuries and things like that. We already talked about Cree Zink being injured, so he's not going to be playing. So and then our junior class is small with just Hayden in that one, and then like I said, everybody else is a sophomore.
Yeah.
So it's a when you talk about young, we're definitely young.
But the thing is too, it's like. If you're doing scouting on West Washington, who do you guard? That's the thing. Like, do you want to focus on, say you came to the game and you've seen Hayden perform like no other?
Yeah, if you watch video, you're going to say Hayden,
and you're like those two. And then you got Colton, that's nobody's even talking about, but can flat light it up from anywhere at any time.
Yeah.
And you got Nash the same way. I tried to talk to him a little bit, which kind of partial. I'm his dad, but. Try to talk to him about trying to get to the basket a little bit.
Yeah.
He falls in love with a three-point shot, and that's great if you're knocking it down. But I try to tell him it's such a weapon. Once you knock down a couple,
they're going to come flying at you, put the ball on the floor.
That ball fake is worth $1 million.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you don't even have to give a good ball fake. They're going to come flying at you, and then it makes the game that much easier.
You're exactly right, and that's something that a lot of these boys have to realize is that, hey, let's take what's open. We don't have to force it. We've got enough weapons, kind of all around that you can do a lot of different things and be successful.
Yeah.
So,
like I said, you see a lot of good with this team. You see a lot of good. The coaching staff's doing an amazing job. You see a lot of good with that. Just like I said, I'd like to get everybody on the same page. Just for, I'd even take a half.
Even a half.
I'd take a half.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So with that, we're going to quickly, we've got about a minute until the start, or until our national anthem and starting lineups. We're going to step aside for just a moment, get a quick commercial in, and then we'll be back with the national anthem and starting lineups along with the start of this game.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
We're back to live action here at T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium, where the Senators do take on the Medora Hornets. Like we said, Medora is coached by Mr. Mark Morin. They come in with a record of 8-3. Starting lineups for the Medora Hornets. They're going to start the 5'10 junior, number 24, Cade Wright, along with number 40, Dawson Cornett, the 5'10 senior. Those are the two backcourt players. Then you're going to have three in the front. You're going to have Damian Salas, the 5'9 senior. Also number 14, Hudson Johnson, the 6'1 junior, averaging 11 points. And then Jackson Nugent, the 5'11 junior, averaging 13 points a game. So those are the five starters for the Medora Hornets. Senators on the other side going to start with their regular starting lineup.
And now, starting lineup for your West Washington Senators.
Senators going to go with, in the backcourt, number 4, Hayden Morrow, the 5'10 junior, averaging 7 points, 4 rebounds. Also in the backcourt, number 11, Holden Russell, the 6' sophomore, averaging 13 points, 3 rebounds. Then in the front court, they're going to go with number 20, Nash Abels, the 6'2 sophomore, averaging 5 points, 3 rebounds. And Colton Brown, the 5'11 sophomore, averaging 7 points, 4 rebounds. Then in the center, you've got the senior, number 32, Silas Back, the 6'3 senior, averaging 7 points, 4 rebounds. Senators coached by Mr. Ashton Minton in his first year here at West Washington with a record of 4-6.
And the center, 6'3", senior, number 32, Silas Back. The Senators are coached by Ashton Minton. 5, Mr. Darren Wagner and Mr. DJ Horton.
It's been a long time coming here, Greg.
Yeah, it seems like forever since we've been here, so kind of nice to get back. We're going to see Nash Abels jump at center, along with, I believe that's Hudson Johnson. Medora controls the opening tip, and away we go. Medora works it around the perimeter. That's Cornett driving, going to be the first turnover of the night for Medora. Down the lane goes Silas back.
Nice little feed from Colton Brown there.
Senators out 2-0 here early. Swinging across, that's a three-point fake, and then pull-up jumper for Jackson Nugent. Ties it at 2. Holden gets into the front court. Pulls it back out, leaves it off for Bat. Bat in the corner to Russell, then around the top to Morrow. Morrow underneath. There's Colton Brown looking for him to get going a little bit here. Senators going to set up their offense, go 4 across as Holden handles it on the top. They'll swing it over to Colton Brown, thinks about a 3, gets to the elbow, leaves it off to Russell. Russell once again down the lane, a little finger flip, no good. Hornets
again,
going.
He got to the basket, didn't he, Craig?
Yeah. Hornets going to keep control of that one. They inbound it to where the Senators set up their 1-2-1-1 full court press here. Hornets able to get it quickly into the front court. Morrow, nice job of shutting off the defense there. Coach Moran asking for his players to set up their offense.
Coach Moran's a real good coach.
Medora, typically a team that plays very, very fast. There's a jumper at the elbow once again by Nugent. He's got 4. Leaves it off to Bat. Bat doesn't pull the trigger on the 3. Russell down the lane, goes off of Abel's hand. Going to be a turnover for the Senators. Ahead, they leave it off to Cornett. That one blocked.
He gets off the floor so quick, Hayden does.
Yeah. Hayden back to set up the offense. Going to give it up to Russell. Russell back to Morrow. Senators going to run through their offense here. We see Hayden Morrow directing traffic a little bit. Comes over to Colton. Colton down the lane, a little almost jumper. He thought about it. Russell gets open on the baseline, swings it over to Abels in the corner for 3. Bang, knocks that one in. Senators with the 1-point lead here, 5-4. 5 minutes to go. There's another jumper. Missed that one. Senators rebound it. And quickly back the other way, kicking the corner to Colton. Colton goes down the lane. Little floater. That one no good. Silas there for the rebound.
I like that ball fake and Colton taking it to the basket, though. That looked nice.
Senators hitting the boards hard already with 4 early. Comes underneath the Bat. Bat with the little floater. He's got 4. Goes over the top. That's Cornett with it. Then up the sideline is Wright. Wright goes up, gets that one blocked. Silas going to pick up the foul on that one, gets him with the body. Going to be the first foul on the Senators, first on Bat also. We're going to see 24. Cade Wright go to the free throw line where he's a 66% free throw shooter on the year. That one up and good. Second one up. That one no good. Colton Brown with the rebound. Leaves it off to Russell, then gets it back. Senators work it quickly around. There's Abels with the Alley-oop lob. Able to get that one. He's got 5. Cornett with it on the ground.
Another little nickel dimer.
Yeah. Nice job of Abels getting in the passing lane, but then going to pick up the foul. Salas with it. He's waiting to get across half court. Russell going to get screened. Goes back over to right, then back to Salas. Salas tries to get in the lane, ends up dishing to Cornett.
Good steal, Hayden.
Hayden gets it back, goes up strong, misses that one.
A lot of contact there.
Medora going to come back and set up their offense. Salas comes around a screen. Russell pokes it away. That's right. Right goes down the lane. Going to go up strong and get that one to go. Makes it 9-7 Senators. Brown with it on the three-point line. Swings it over to Bat. Bat underneath to Abels. Abels goes up, going to get fouled. Going to go to the free throw line. Not sure who they're going to call that one on. Going to be 14, Hudson Johnson. His first. Nash Abel's going to go to the line. We're going to not talk a whole lot about his free throw percentage because it's south of 40. But
south of 40.
That one looks good.
Attempts being what? He's got to be under 10 attempts, right?
I can tell you. Hang on. Wrong thing. Hang on.
I would think that it'd be under 10 attempts.
Makes the second one also. That was his 14th.
14th, that was close.
Yep. So 11-7, Senators lead. Medora working it around. Also, Nevin Mars checked in at the last break. That's Abel's Skies, but Morrow takes it away from him. Jackson Wiseman also checks in. Abel's feeling it, lets that one fly. It's no good. Medora with the rebound, coming back the other way. It's a free throw line jumper. They're not able to hit that one. Senators leading on the rebound side, 7-2. Wiseman gets back into the lane, a little give and go there. Nice up and under move for Jackson Wiseman.
Good left.
Makes it 13-7, right at 2 minutes. Deep three. That one no good. Mars with the rebound. Russell quickly back the other way. Loses it. Going to be a turnover for the Senators. Just kind of slid out of his hand.
Small going to take a timeout.
Yeah. Going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to stick with you right here. Nice job by the Senators, coming out strong in that first quarter so far, with 13 points. Leading the way is Nash Abels with 7.
Well, I'll tell you what, Medora looks really good. I mean, Coach Moore's going to get the most out of his kids. How long do you think he's been there now at Medora? Would you say 8 years or longer?
8 to 10.
10, yeah. I mean, with what he's given, because it's just a small school, he really gets the most out of these kids.
Yeah, they all play hard for him.
And like you said, if you're really good,
you get picked.
Yeah.
You end up going to Trinity or Brownstown or Seymour or somewhere.
So he's got a lot to deal with. Like I said, he's had my respect. I think he's a good guy and a good coach.
So minute 39 to go in the first quarter here. Senators lead 13-7. Moving the ball around is Medora. Medora gets it to Salas. They swing it all the way around. That's another deep three.
Kid's got a good looking stroke.
That's Jackson Nugent with 7.
He's got 7 of their 10, don't he?
Yeah.
He's got a good looking stroke.
Russell gets it into the front court, kicks in the corner to Abels. Mars has his defender sealed down there. They get him the ball. He goes down low and then gets it taken away. Turnover number 3 for the Senators. Hayden Morrow, nice job of poking that one away.
Mars got to be a little bit stronger with that down there.
Yeah,
you know,
he's got to realize that he's 6'6".
He's got to get it and go up with it.
He's 6 inches taller than anybody else on the floor.
You can't hold it at chest level because everybody's going to be at your eye level.
In the middle, there's a jumper. That one no good, but they get the rebound and then kick it out to Salas. Salas drives to the baseline, up and good for 2 for him. Russell with it quickly into the front court. Kicks it off to Abels. Abels in the corner for 3. Bang, knocks that one in. He's got 10 first quarter points. 16-12. Swing it over to Salas. Back out top, then around it goes. In the middle, nice pump fake there. Going to be a travel.
Nope.
Turnover number 3 for the Hornets.
Yeah.
Holden thought that was going to be called off of him.
I did too.
He took a deep breath.
He said, "Are you kidding me?"
Kind of an awkward spot once again to try to get this one in. Comes in over the top to Wiseman. Wiseman
good pass.
Leaves it off to Nevin Mars. Nevin Mars up and good. He's got 2.
He thought he was going to pull that, didn't you?
Yeah. Salas from deep.
Oh!
Makes that one. Bang. Knocks it in. Going to give him 5 in the first half. Cut the lead to 3. 18-15. We're going to step away for a quick commercial break from United Producers. We'll be back in just a moment.
United Producers Inc. We are the largest livestock marketing company in the world. We currently have 17 auction markets and 23 direct buying stations across Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, Tennessee, and Illinois. Our goal is to market your livestock to maximize your dollar while implementing animal safety procedures. To find your local market, visit our website at uproducers.com or contact Ryan Batt at 812-620-0769. Again, that is 812-620-0769. Farmer owned, farmer values.
Back to live action here at T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium, where the Senators do lead by 3 after the buzzer beater by Damian Salas. Senators are looking to kind of stretch this one out a little bit. They're going to go with Holden Russell on the bench, Jackson Wiseman, Hayden Morrow, Colton Brown, Nash Abels, and Silas Batt all in the game for the Senators.
Start the clock.
Yeah. Apparently the clock didn't start. Now we get it going. So
Oh.
Senators
With
with a definite size advantage, but then they're going to turn it over as Wiseman tries to get it to Morrow. Morrow then going to bounce it off his own foot. Going to be a turnover for the Senators. Sal's going to be picked up by Colton Brown. Gives it off to Nugent.
Yeah, Nugent's the one you're going to have to watch for sure with shooting. You have to make sure, which I'm glad Hayden's on him. That's a good defensive challenge for him.
Nugent with it out on the flying W. Then it goes to Wright. Works underneath to Johnson. Medora slowing it down a little bit. This is the first time I've seen that, is for them to slow it down. That's a deep 3. That one no good. Wiseman with the rebound. Going to leave it off to Colton Brown. Brown gives it to Morrow. Morrow back to Brown, underneath to Batt. Batt with the turn. Put up. That one no good. Medora going to rebound it.
Good little spin move down the post.
Yeah, just got to be able to finish there at the bucket. So Salas going to dribble out at the half-court line. Going to try to get by Brown. Going to leave it off. Going to be another turnover for Medora.
Good look.
Gives it off to Morrow. Morrow up and good.
Jackson Wiseman playing really well right now. Finding the open guy.
Yeah. Going to be a full timeout here, so we're going to take a timeout, have a commercial break from Gilstrap Motors there in Salem. We'll be back in just a moment.
Is your ride not as reliable as it used to be? Eddie Gilstraps is the place to go. With 80 years in the auto industry, we know how to get things done. At Eddie Gilstrap Motors, we have an unbeaten level of commitment to buyers. Unmatched customer service, a wide array of new and used inventory, and various financing options are just a few of the ways in which we serve our customers. Give us a call at 877-227-9421. That's 877-227-9421, or just visit our website.
Back to action here at T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium, where the Senators do lead by 5, 20-15 over the Medora Hornets. 6:29 left to go here in the first half of play. Going to be Medora ball. Comes in. Medora going to work it around the perimeter. Not really an inside threat for Medora, so we also see Tristan Brown check in.
They like to attack the rim, but they also like the three ball too, don't they?
Yeah.
Just not really a post player.
There's a
Good
takeaway for Holden Russell. Russell with a little finger roll flip. Holden's first 2-point bucket of the night spreads the lead out to 7. Let's see who this foul's called on. It's going to be on Holden. Russell's first, team's first of the quarter. Senators lead by 7, just under 6 to go. Medora tries to throw the ball in. Going to be turnover number 3 of the quarter, 6 of the game for them. Unable to get it in. They just throw it straight out of bounds.
To Coach Minton.
Yeah, Coach Minton didn't play for Medora, so that doesn't work.
That's right to him, though.
Yeah. Russell gets it across half court. Looks to set up the offense, gets the screen from Bat. Colton Brown into the lane, leaves it off to Morrow. Morrow back to Brown in the corner. Brown goes baseline, feeds it to Tristan Brown. Unable to get that one, so going to be a turnover for the Senators. Going to be a carry, so Medora going to give it right back.
Well, you don't see that called very often anymore. You know?
No, that was called a bunch when we played when we were younger, but
that's one of those things that's kind of went by the wayside. You know, it's kind of like celebrating a college football touchdown.
Yeah.
There used to be a flag every time. Now they put on a show like the NFL.
Yep.
So. Things change, right?
Russell with it on the far side. Going to get Silas Bat for his second as he comes across. Not really a foul. He just used his body to get there and gets called for one. So it's going to be 2 on Silas. Jackson Wiseman going to check in. Senators going to go with a small lineup. I'm going to say Holden Russell probably the tallest one on the floor at the moment.
I'd say you're probably right.
But Tristan Brown is on the floor, who normally plays that forward center, whoever their biggest player is.
That's got to be an offensive foul. What in the Lord?
Going to see Brady Rosenbaum pick up his first.
I don't know if I agree with that or not, Craig.
Yeah.
He kind of bulled his way in there.
Going to be the 3rd personal on the Senators for the quarter. Comes underneath the South. South goes up, misses that one. Russell gets the rebound, going to get fouled. That foul going to be on Salas, his first. Senators still lead by 7, haven't scored in the last minute, so. Russell comes across half court. Salas guards him very heavily.
Yes, he does.
Feeds it underneath to Brown, leaves it off to Tristan Brown. That one goes up, it's short.
Back up,
Colton Brown.
There you go, Colton.
And one opportunity for Colton.
Let's see his motor get going. Nice little offensive rebound, nice putback, and opportunity for an and one.
Colton going to go to the line where he's a 71% free throw shooter on the year. One up and good. Senators now lead by 10. Holden going to pick up Salas. A little half-court pressure there. Cornett with it in the corner. Gets it back out to Nugent. Nugent, a little jumper at the elbow. That one no good. Jackson Wiseman up for the rebound.
Good defense by Brady Rosenbaum there.
Quickly in the front court. It goes to Brown, then off to Russell. Russell puts that one up. It's no good. Kicked out to Salas at the three-point line after they get into the lane.
Yeah, called offensive foul that time.
Nice job by Wiseman to step in and take that one. Hudson Johnson going to be his second.
Substitutions will be number 3, all Honey, and number 20, Nash Abel.
Abel's back into the game. You may see them try to double Holden a little bit here. Nope, they drop back.
Yeah, full court man-to-man.
Russell gets by Salas, then has it poked away, so turnover.
I thought that was going to happen. A little frustration foul there.
Yep. Going to be Holden's second. We see Hayden Morrow going to check in for Russell. You're exactly right. That was a frustration foul. That's not. I'm sure that's not one that Coach Minton wants Holden to pick up. 70 feet from the bucket.
Like I said, he might not have got kind of knocked it away from him. Live another day, just get back and play defense. I know what he's thinking. I want the ball back now.
Yeah. Cornett gives it off to Wright. Wright goes down the lane. That one no good. Abels with the rebound. Morrow goes up, gets that one swatted.
Pace of this game is kind of frantic right now.
Yeah. They swing it on the far side. It goes into the corner finally. Underneath to Cornett. Cornett with a much bigger body than Tristan Brown. Nice move by him to be able to turn and get that one up. Dawson Cornett now in the scoring column. Lead cut to 8. Under 3 minutes to go here. That one goes underneath the Brown. Brown up, misses that one.
Oh, right back at us.
Wiseman tries to go up with it. Salas does a nice job of swatting that one away. Colton Brown gonna take it out. Senator's gonna go in a box set here. Comes into Tristan Brown in the corner. Over to Abels on the far side. Back around to Colton Brown. Then over to Morrow. Morrow looks to feed the post as they send 2 cutters through. Nothing there. Coach Minton gets a timeout as Jackson Wiseman breaks free for a layup. Going to be a 30-second timeout here for the Senators. We're going to stick with you through this timeout. 2:22 to go here. Senators lead 25-17. Pretty good night here with the amount of people in the gym for a Tuesday night.
Yeah, Tuesday night game. What's the temperature outside? 5?
5. I was telling my daughter on the way home, when the temperature is closer to her age than mine, I don't like it very much.
Yeah, I don't like it either. But I think everybody's tired of this deep freeze we've been living in for the last 3 weeks.
Those of you listening at home, West Washington is on a 2-hour delay again tomorrow. So, those kids that are here can stay up a little later because they don't have to get up for the 8:30 start. They can wait till that 10:30 start.
Yeah, I need that for work tomorrow too, probably.
You don't get 2-hour delays at your work?
No. I wish.
You should talk to the boss. Maybe the boss man will let you off.
I need to. I'm sure he's going to say the same thing. Nope.
Comes into Abels. Abels going to get
I don't even know what he was doing.
just hacked as he goes
Oh, ball's flying around everywhere.
everywhere. Finally, Abels gets it back and puts it in.
I guess it was all worked out, but
Yeah, that went,
just a longer way to get there.
yeah. Not sure he wasn't fouled the first time and then finally gets it back and is able to do it. Salas with the jumper at the elbow. That one no good. Jackson Wiseman with the rebound.
Hit Colton. Get in there, Colton. No.
Senators working around it. Gets in the corner to Brown. He feeds it down in the post to Wiseman. Then they decide to set it back up out top. So give it to Wiseman at the elbow.
Watch out. There
Goes
he
to
is.
Colton Brown in the corner for three. That one no good. There's Tristan Brown with the
There you go,
rebound.
Tristan.
Up and good.
Get him going, too.
Makes it 29-17. Senators lead by 12. Minute 15 to go here in the first half. Salas with it, gets to the elbow, not able to get a shot off. Gives it off to Heineman. Cornett now with it.
Kicking at the corner.
Over the top it goes to Nugent. Nugent lets the three go. It's no good. Wiseman with the rebound. Swings it over to Abels. Abels for
Long.
three. Yeah, that one looked long as soon as it left his hand.
That's when I want him to do the ball fake, you know, Craig? The guy was running at him. But you just got to figure that on your own sometimes.
Medora repays the favor by turning that one back over to the Senators. It's their sixth turnover of the quarter, ninth of the game. Wiseman with it, 20 seconds to go.
Oh, watch out.
Colton Brown going to take it back after almost gets it taken away.
Moore called timeout?
Nope, 3 seconds.
3 seconds from the lane. You don't see that call very often either.
Turnover number 4 of the quarter for the Senators. So that leaves 10.2 for the Hornets. Hornets quickly get it into the front court. Kicks it to Heineman.
Oh, that sounded
Heineman.
like a foul. That sounded like a foul from here.
Abel's going to pick up his second. Hyman going to go to the free throw line and shoot 3 free throws. 1.8 left on the clock.
At first, Nash acted like, I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, you heard it all the way up here. It's completely
then,
across the gym.
Yeah, but then now he's not really doing anything. Ball really don't sound like that if you hit the ball, you know.
Hyman cuts the lead to 11. That one no good. That one good.
1.8. Here we go. Colton gets it off. A little long, too.
So Senators going to end the first half with a 10-point lead, led in scoring in that first half by Nash Abels with 12. Silas Batt has 4. Colton Brown has 3. Tristan Brown with 2. Nevin Mars with 2. Holden Russell with 2. Jackson Wiseman with 2. And Hayden Morrow with 2. So if you're talking about balanced scoring, after you get past Nash Abels with his 12, everybody's got 2.
Spreading the ball around, that's what I like to see. Everybody contributing on the floor.
Yeah, Medora led in scoring by Jackson Nugent with 7. And then Salas has 5. Hyman has 2 on those 2 free throw makes. Wright with 3 and Cornett with 2. So with that, we're going to step aside for our halftime coaches corner. We will be back with second half action here in just a moment.
Gates, Carnegie, Rockefeller. I'm not. Generous, caring, rich in spirit, I am. You don't have to be a person of great wealth to make an impact. When caring individuals give through a flexible, creative, capable organization known as a community foundation, our philanthropic potential is unlimited. As your local community foundation, we provide you the opportunity to permanently support the causes you care about both near and far. We do this by protecting and administering permanent funds through thoughtful grant making to improve the quality of life in the community we serve. Simply put, donors who give through a community foundation build sustainable, permanent funds called endowments through contributions, big and small, to support organizations they care about most, forever. Through the generosity of our many donors and the responsible, informed investment of permanent funds, we will increase our grant-making ability for the benefit of our community for generations to come. All we need is you. What causes are you passionate about? What organization matters most to you? We can help you ensure your charitable interests are supported forever. Donors can give to an existing endowment or establish their own. Some choose to give now, while others make their gift later through their will or estate plan. To learn what your options are, talk to your community foundation. We're here to help you reach your philanthropic goals. If you love our community, let's leave our little corner of the world a bit better than we found it. Not just today, but for future generations too. The Washington County Community Foundation has been making our home a terrific place to live, work, and play since 1993 through the generosity of donors just like you. Why? Well, just like you, we also really love our community.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone. Another great week with conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Commissioner, hope you're doing well. Hope you were able to dig out from all the snow that we just had. It must be January, and it must be basketball season.
That's exactly right, Coach. And you know what would be, it wouldn't be wintertime if we had a few days in there where we
right?
We watch the old snow come down and we wonder if we're going to get to play a game or not. And, you know, as we said before, it may slow us down for just a little bit while we have a little snow, but we always figure it out and get those games in and move right on through the season.
You mentioned the process. You mentioned the rule process. It's something that I don't think people fully understand. And this time of year is when this rule process or the proposal process begins. And it does start with coaches and coaches associations. And it's not just a decision made by the IHSA staff. The membership is intimately involved in every part of this process.
That's exactly right, Coach. You know, there's a couple mechanisms to change rules for the association. You know, many people think that I, as the commissioner, have the ability to wave my rule-making wand and change, and that's just not the way it works. You know, we have coaches associations that meet and listen to the coaches and survey the coaches and take information that they have and bring it back, and I can propose rules on behalf of coaches association, which I often do. And the other thing is every member school, we have 409 member schools in the state, and every principal of every school has the ability to make a recommendation for a rule change, and we certainly encourage that process. And we're in the process now of listening, and we've notified or will notify the schools soon that they can make rules proposals. And you know, it's so important that what's going on in different parts of the state have a voice to this organization, and that's what this process embodies. And then once the proposal is written, we take it around the state. I travel the state in the spring and talk about each rule proposal, and then our board of directors, who are elected by our member schools, we have 19 members of our representatives from around the state made up of superintendents, of principals, of athletic directors. They then have the ability to vote on these rules. Paul Neidig doesn't vote. Our board votes, and they can adopt a new rule or modify or deny a change. And so that's the way this process works, and it's worked well for quite a while, and we think it is a fair process, and it does have the ability to make changes as we need to.
I appreciate that explanation. I think it's important for people to have that knowledge, have that information, and understand that it is a membership-driven institution and that the commissioner does not have what we call elastic powers to be able to enact any rule change that he would deem necessary.
That's exactly right, Coach, and nor should I. You know, it's like anything else. There has to be a body of voice, and we have that in the state of Indiana, to where and a lot of people don't realize that our board is made up of small schools, large schools. We have representation from urban schools, or from urban individuals, from minority individuals, from a private school, female representatives. We've tried to take a wide approach to making sure that our board represents every state, every size school in the state of Indiana.
He's the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. This is our weekly conversation about all things IHSAA related. Commissioner, great to talk to you as usual. Happy New Year. Be safe on the highways, and thanks for all you do for high school sports in our state.
Thanks, Coach, and I appreciate everything you do in support of student athletes.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
In 2015, we launched the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. This is phase 2 of the Happily Ever After project. With the assistance of several local donors and sponsors, along with 5 years of fundraising by the Washington County Youth Foundation, we finally had enough resources to launch the service. The Dolly Parton Imagination Library is a free service that mails age-appropriate books to all required Washington County children under the age of 5. Although the faces of the leadership of the Washington County Community Foundation have changed over time, as is always the case with any healthy, thriving organization, the core values and mission remain the same. We continue to work diligently to assist our donors in creating a legacy that is meaningful to them. All of our success is directly related to the generosity of the sons and daughters of Washington County. We will continue to help our donors give back to our community through our foundation and improve the quality of life in our county.
Back to action here at T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium, where the Senators do lead by 10, 29-19. Shooting for the Senators, they were 50% in the first half. Overall, they were 5 of 10 from 2-point range. They were 0 of 3 from 3-point range, in the second quarter they were 0 of 3 from 3-point range, and they were 1 of 1 from the free throw line.
Well, you know, Craig, in the second, the second quarter, we only allowed 4 points.
Yeah.
15 after the first, 19 after the second. So our defense stepped up there in the second quarter to hold them to only 4 points. So that was good for us, where we had 11.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That makes a huge difference when your team can hold a team to only, what did you say, 4 points?
4 points, yeah.
Yeah.
15 in the first quarter, 19 for a total in the second quarter, so that's 4 points. And like I said, that's a good defense and making sure we know where the ball is.
So it looks like Medora is going to come out with their original starting 5. Senators are going to do the same, so. So Medora's going to have to find a way to come back from this 10-point deficit if they want to get their first ever win here in this matchup. So Salas with it. He's going to come across half court and then give it up to Nugent. Nugent gets down the lane, kicks to Salas in the corner. He then goes down the lane, up strong, no good. Abels with the rebound. Quickly ahead to Brown, down low to Bat.
Oh.
Cornett hits the deck. After the turnover from Bat, just unable to really control that one. So there's Johnson with it, gives it off to Salas. Salas thinks about a three, then gets down the lane, gonna put up the floater. That one good.
It's almost like he's back-to-back drives to the basket. It's almost like Coach Moore told him, I need you to take the ball to the basket.
I need you to get in the
lane. Yeah.
Kicks it off the bat. Bat puts it on the ground. We're going to get 2 players on the floor. Going to stay with the Senators. Going to be a jump ball there. Holden Russell going to take it out underneath. Goes into Abels. Abels gives it back to Russell. Russell, a little stop-and-go move. He's got Cornett on him.
This is a mismatch right here.
Goes underneath the bat. Bat going to stay with the Senators after Silas gets hacked going up in the air. Comes into bat, off to Brown. Brown down the lane, bat for 3. Lets that one go. That one's short. There's Russell with the rebound up and good.
Good position by Holden.
Russell now with 4. Averaging 13 on the year, so he's got a little bit of a ways to go there to get that. Gives it off to Johnson. Johnson at the free throw line, lets that one go. Hits all the rim and then falls through for him. Comes into Russell, then off to Morrow. Morrow swings it cross court to Abels. Abels comes across half court. Goes between the legs, and then to Brown in the corner. There's Bat at the free throw line for a jumper. Goes up and knocks that one in. He's got 6. Lead back to 10. 6 minutes to go here in the third. Cornett with it, picked up by Bat. Gives it off to Salas. Salas thinks about a 3. Russell with a hand in the face. Leaves it off to Cornett. Cornett underneath. Nice reverse layup for him.
Left hand.
Once again comes into Russell. Russell swings it over the top to Colton Brown. Gives it off to Morrow to Abels. Abels up strong and 1 for him. Abels gets that 2-point bucket. He's going to go to the free throw line. We see Bat check out. Nevin Mars checks in. Abels at the free throw line, puts that one in. His free throw percentage is growing as we talk.
Well, as him being my son, it makes me happy.
Cornett with it, gives a little pump fake. Nevin Mars stays with him.
Oh, he does a good job of using his body to keep the defender away from the ball.
Going to be a 30-second timeout. So we're going to stay with you here. I agree he does a pretty good job of using his body. I'm not so sure that he doesn't use it too much, and a little bit of a hook there to keep Nevin from getting to that to block it.
But that was 5'11" versus 6'5", and he got the layup to go in. And like I said, he just creates space, you know. He's a space eater. And like I said, you try to get to the ball, it's hard to get to it.
Yeah, you're exactly right. You know, Cornett does a nice job of using that body. You've just got to make sure you don't hook, you know, when you're going to the rim. You know, that one did a real nice job of keeping Nevin Mars off of him.
I almost feel like the halftime speech from Warren was get the ball to the basket, quit shooting so many threes.
Get in the lane.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Nash Abel's going to take it out underneath. Senator's going to see a full court press here. Comes into Russell. Russell goes up the sideline, gives it off to Wiseman. Wiseman goes to the rim, no good. Nevin Mars with that rebound. He's swinging around Russell for 3. Bang.
There we go. What happened there?
Dawson Cornett going to pick up that foul.
Well, we talked about using his body. He must use his arms that time.
Yeah. So Senator's going to get it back after the 3-point make. Goes underneath to
Nevin
Mars.
Nevin Mars, look at you.
Goes up. That's a 5-point swing there with a 3-point make and a 2-point bucket underneath. Senators 41-27 lead.
Yeah, they don't see 5-point plays very often.
Yeah. It's a nice 5-point swing there. Salas tries to get a shot up, leaves it off to Cornett. Back to Salas for three. That one no good. Mars with that rebound. Senators out ahead quickly. There's Russell down the lane, kicks it in the corner to Abels. Abels hits every bit of the rim, but then
no net.
Doesn't go in. We see two Medora players on the ground. They're going to also tip it out of bounds, so it's going to be West Washington ball. Still 41-27. Senators going to go a 4 across look here. Goes over the top to Abels. Abels leaves it off to Morrow. Morrow off to Wiseman. Wiseman back to Russell at the three-point line. Feeds it to Abels in the corner. Russell was surprised he was so open. I was going to say, that's got to be a foul. There were a whole lot of arms tied up there. Salas going to pick up that one, his second. You see Tristan Brown set to check in. Holden Russell going to go to the line where he's a 72% free throw shooter. One dribble, lets it fly. That one up and good. Russell now with 8. Nash Abels leading the way with 15. He's going to check out for a quick breather. That one no good.
That's a travel. Oh my goodness. Was the
Wow.
block, was the block before the travel?
Yeah, Nevin Marr's going to pick up his first.
That looked like a forged pepper to me.
Yeah. Comes into Johnson. Johnson picked up by Tristan Brown. Going to be poked away by Wiseman. Wiseman then gets it back from Russell. Goes up, misses that. Russell with the rebound. Misses that one. So Senators with 2 misses. There's Johnson with a jumper at the elbow. That one no good. Wiseman with that rebound. Russell at the at the three-point line. Salas picks him up. Russell leaves it off to Morrow. Morrow, a little floater. Nice job for Hayden getting down there.
That's his side. Makes it look so smooth when he takes it in there.
He's got 4.
And the defense is hard for them to defend that, I'm telling you, because you don't see too many people go to the basket on the left side.
Wiseman going to pick up that foul from behind as he gets beat. He's going to give a little push. So Wiseman going to come out. Colton Brown going to go back in. Nice little spurt there by Wiseman.
He's had a good game.
Ball comes in. Cornett with it.
6'5", 5'11".
Mars needs to stay in front on that one.
Yeah, he don't need to chase him around, you know?
You've got a foot advantage there. Stay in front, body up, put your hands up, make him go over the top of you.
Yeah.
Dawson Cornett goes to the line, 43% free throw shooter on the year. That one up and no good.
West Washington had a good player back in the day named Randy Reynolds.
Yeah.
And he was really good with using his body.
Yep.
I mean, you couldn't get the ball. I mean, he'd keep you away from it, and this kind of reminds me of that.
Second one also no good. Colton Brown gets his hand on it.
Good pass. Yeah.
Nevin Mars, there's a whole cluster underneath.
Was that a little fancy trickery? Did I miss it? Was it behind the back?
I don't know. I was too busy
tell.
trying to click buttons.
I couldn't tell if it was behind the back or a front pass. It happened kind of quick, and I was looking at other things too. So the way the bench acted, it looked like it was fancy, like Harlem Globetrotters behind the back.
Yeah. Right with it, tries to get going over to Salas. Salas goes underneath to Cornett. It goes off of his hands, out of bounds. Going to be turnover, the first turnover of the quarter. 2:51 to go. Senators lead 46-27, 19-point lead for the Senators. You see Morrow with it, gives it off to Tristan Brown. Gives it to Holden. Holden, elbow jumper. That one no good. Mars with it. Going to get it swatted away. Russell gets it back. Feeds it to Tristan Brown.
Pull it, Nevin.
Nevin almost knocks down the three.
Good pump fake right there, you know?
Yeah.
That's how you get to the free throw line.
Pump fake gets the defender in the air, then going to go to the free throw line and try to knock two down from there. That one called on Damian Salas, his third. Morrow goes to the line, couple of dribbles, drains the first one. 78% free throw shooter on the year. Coach Morin going to take a timeout. Going to be a full timeout, so we're going to step aside, have a commercial break from Lynx Clothing and Shoes. They're on the square. We'll be back in just a moment.
Lynx Clothing and Shoes is proud to support West Washington Senator football and wish them a great season. Stop by and see us for all your school fan gear. We offer a wide variety of tees, hoodies, hats, and more. We also offer custom screen printing and embroidery for your team, business, or event. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square and have been serving our community for over 15 years. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and on Saturdays, they're 9 to 3. Stop in or call us at 812-883-4154. That's 812-883-4154. Shop local and save.
Back to live action here at T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium, where the Senators do lead 47-27, up by 20, 2:16 to go here in the third. Like we said, this Medora team very scrappy and plays, at a very quick pace throughout the game. They have really sped it up quite a bit here in the second half.
Yeah, Coach Morin's had them taken to the basket, and like I said, they've played high tempo all night. They've only had to run a few really sets.
Yeah. Cade Morrow going to go to the line. That one up and good for him. He's now got 6, makes it a 21-point lead for the Senators. Salas with it, throws cross court to Heineman. Heineman back to Salas. Salas for 3. That one good. He's got 10. Russell quickly up the sideline. And feeds it to Tristan Brown in the corner. He's going to have a 15-foot jumper that he knocks down. He's now got 4 to surpass his season average. Salas walks it across half court, 1:30 to go here in the third. Underneath to Cornett. Cornett tries to get it up on the rim, unable to do so. Senators going to quickly rebound it and come back the other way. Colton Brown on the far side.
Nevin. Go to work, Nevin. Go to work.
Nevin Mars gets it kind of swatted away. There's Morrow with it, makes a little room, kicks it out to Russell for 3. Bang! He's got 11, 53-30. Salas to right on the far side, back over the top to Cornett. Cornett goes down the lane. We're going to call that one on Nevin Mars. His third. Cornett has frustrated both Bat and Mars. Cornett knocks down that free throw. He's got 7. Silas Bat going to check in. So going to miss that free throw. Senators going to have it tipped out of bounds off of them. So Medora going to get possession here. Comes all the way over the top to right. Right, gets by Brown, going to go up and then get blocked by Russell. Russell into the front court, going to try to feed it to Abels. No, going to try to feed it to Colton Brown.
He had the right idea. It was just
hard to feed it to Abels when Abels is on the bench.
Well, yeah, he's seen it. He's seen it. It was just maybe a tenth of a second too late.
37 seconds to go here in the third. Morrow with it, gets into the lane, leaves it off to Tristan Brown. Russell a little pump fake, then gets it taken away. It's on the ground, out ahead. It goes to Johnson. Johnson
Balls
then
everywhere.
gets it taken away.
Balls everywhere.
We're going to have a turnover each way. No shots, actually. Going to be a full timeout called by Coach Minton. We're going to step away, have a commercial break from the Washington County Community Foundation.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing in our county. The initial focus has centered on adults with some college and no degree. With the assistance of scholarships and a peer mentoring program, the foundation began helping adults return to college to complete their degree or obtain a certification in 2013. Realizing that strength lies in numbers, Washington County partnered with Clark, Floyd, Harrison, and Scott counties to create Education Matters Southern Indiana. This initiative continues to build.
Back here at the friendly confines where the Senators do lead 53-31. Going to be Senator ball, 18.7 to go. We're going to see Medora set up a full court press here. Comes into Colton Brown. Brown gives it back to Russell. Russell going to bring it up against Salas. Morrow now with it at the three-point line.
Oh.
Goes right through Tristan Brown's hands. Turnover number 3 of the quarter. Salas with it. For 3, going to let that one go.
He called a foul now. The guy standing beside didn't call a foul.
Yeah, I don't say it very often, but that's a terrible call. To be the trail official 40 feet from that, and you call it, and there's another official standing 5 feet from it, and not call it, that's a bad call.
Yeah.
Salas knocks down that first free throw.
Well, the referee by us kind of looked at him, and he was like, oh, yeah, foul. That was weird. If I've ever seen that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, misses the second one. That one good for Salas. So with that, we're going to step away for a commercial break. We'll be back in just a second.
Is your ride not as reliable as it used to be? Eddie Gilstraps is the place to go. With 80 years in the auto industry, we know how to get things done. At Eddie Gilstrap Motors, we have an unbeaten level of commitment to buyers. Unmatched customer service, a wide array of new and used inventory, and various financing options are just a few of the ways in which we serve our customers. Give us a call at 877-227-9421. That's 877-227-9421, or just visit our website.
Back to live action here at T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium. The Senators lead by 20 going into the fourth quarter. Going to be Medora ball after the 2 free throws made by Damian Salas to end the third quarter. Holden Russell picks up his 3rd personal. We're going to see Brady Rosenbaum check back into the game here.
I was saying, that was a good quarter for us. We had 24. They had 14 in the third quarter.
Yeah.
So we jumped from that 10-point lead to a 20-point lead after half.
Salas going to go back to the free throw line. Brady Rosenbaum going to be his second personal. Salas knocks down that free throw, gives him 13. Next one's also up and good for Salas. Comes into Morrow. Morrow up the sideline, nobody guarding Wiseman. Hayden Morrow going to do the ball handling now, gives it off to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum to Morrow, screened by Bat. Now he's got a mismatch down low. Goes over the top to him, swings it near side to Rosenbaum for three. Misses that one. That's Johnson down the lane.
Too easy.
Gonna walk on that one. Senators finally get a call on that. It's the same same call we had in the first half, and it wasn't called. Now it is. So
now these kids are confused. Can we get 3 or 4 steps or 2 steps? What do we get?
Hayden Morrow with it, gonna leave it off to Bat. Bat with the little floater makes that one. He's got 8. Senators spread the lead back out to 20, 55-35. 7 minutes to go in this one. Cornett gets it poked away by Bat and gives it off to right between the legs. Back to Cornett. Cornett misses that one. Senators with the rebound. Morrow kicks it far side. Oh, Morrow going to pick up the foul.
Offensive foul.
Going to be an offensive foul. Russell comes back in. Morrow going to check out. Wright picks up the offensive foul on Hayden Morrow. Senators picking up the defensive presence a little bit. That's Nugent.
That's a good assignment for Brady.
Yeah.
He's going to pull it.
That one no good by Cornett. Rebounded by the Senators. Gives it off to Abels. Abels looks to feed the post. Russell goes underneath. Misses that one. Rosenbaum with that rebound as Medora comes back and puts one up. We're going to get...
He tried to dunk
He tried to dunk it. He got the rim but didn't have the ball when he got it, so I'm not going to give him a dunk on that one.
No, you can't.
But that's what I was talking to you about the game, or during the pregame. He gets up so easy.
Well, I mean, it's kind of weird because I thought, did he just grab the rim? I thought he was just going to be a regular layup.
Yeah. Silas Bat going to pick up that one, his third. Nevin Mars going to come in, get Jackson Wiseman.
Jackson's had a good game.
The Senators going to go really big with Silas Bat and Nevin.
You don't see this, all three of them on the floor at the same time.
Nice hands there by Brady Rosenbaum to take that one away. Russell goes up, going to get fouled as he gets to the rim. It's going to be Salas's fourth. 5:12 to go. Nice job by Brady Rosenbaum to poke that one away down underneath. Russell going to go to the line. First one up and good. He's got 12.
So what do you call this, the trees?
I don't know. This is a really big lineup for the Senators.
What do you call that?
That one also good for Russell. He's now got a season average of 13. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Abels. Cornett then swings it over to Salas. Salas for three. That one no good. Abels with the rebound. Goes up too strong.
Get it, Brady. Oh.
Going to be an and one opportunity there for Jackson Nugent as he hits the layup. Brady Rosenbaum going to foul him. Going to be the third personal on Rosenbaum.
Number 1, Brady Rosenbaum is his third. Team 4. Substitution will be 24.
Cade Wright going to check into the game. Salas going to come out. Jackson Nugent going to step to the line, looking to get in double digits with this free throw. That one good, so now he's got 10. Coach Morin going to take a timeout. He's only got fulls left, so we're going to step away for a quick commercial break from Busick Mechanical Services.
Are you looking for a great HVAC person that's also local? Somebody who's from here in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Mike Busick and Busick Mechanical Services, located in Paoli, Indiana. They offer a wide variety of services, including not only maintenance, but repairs on all of your heating and cooling needs. Got an ice maker on the fritz? They can help you with that. How about a commercial chiller or freezer? They've got your back. Is your boiler on the fritz? They can help you with that too. They even work on outdoor furnaces. Best of all, they're located right here in Paoli, Indiana. Give Mike a call at 812-498-1736. Don't worry, Mike Busick knows every aspect of the HVAC maintenance inside and out. Mike is a problem solver and can get all your equipment up and running like new. Whether it's summer or winter, then Mike is your guy. Busick Mechanical Services, HVAC done right, Paoli, Indiana.
812-498-1736.
Back to action here at T. Kermit Tower Gymnasium on the Ron Smith Court, where the Senators do lead by 21, 59-37. Nash Abels, check that. Silas Back going to take it out underneath the bucket. Ball comes into Russell. Russell gives it right back to Bat. Back to Russell. Russell gets it across half court, and they send a double at him. Comes off the bat. He's going to go down the lane, misses that one. Cornett with the rebound. That's Nugent with the shot there. That one no good. Nevin Marr's going to rebound it.
Come on, Nevin.
Nash able to clean it up after the 2-point miss from Nevin. Abels with career high 19.
19.
Silas going to pick up the foul there. Going to be his fourth. Medora going to shoot free throws the rest of the way here. The final 3:57. This is Hudson Johnson at the free throw line. That one up and good for him.
Substitution Senators 24, Tristan Brown.
Tristan Brown comes into it for Silas. Second one up for Johnson is no good. Nevin Marrs with the rebound. Wright going to pick up Russell. Senators swing it around the perimeter. Russell feeds it to Brown, then underneath to Marrs. Marrs going to go up, but he's going to get fouled by Johnson. Johnson picked up 2 fouls in the first quarter. That's his first foul in the last 3 quarters. So Nevin Marrs going to go to the free throw line.
Good job, Nevin. He's got a good-looking stroke for a big guy. Even when he shoots threes, I'm like, oh, yeah.
I'm not going to tell you his free throw percentage, but it's higher than 99.
No kidding.
Yep.
Wow. 100%er.
Yeah.
I like those numbers.
Yet to miss one on the year, so good job by Nevin to knock those two down. Stretch the lead out 63-39. Athletic move there by Johnson, unable to hit it though. Senators get the rebound and come back the other way. That's Russell down the lane, up and good for two. He's got 15, 65-39, 3:15 to go here in the fourth. Cornett down the lane, nice little floater for him. He's got 9. Russell comes back, a little hesitation, leaves it off to Abels. Back to Brown, around to Colton Brown. Brown free throw jumper, that one no good. Tristan Brown rebounds it, leaves it off to Colton. Up, unable to hit that.
Come on, Colton.
Goes
There
up
you
strong,
go.
finally gets one to fall through.
Oh.
Holden just stood there with his hand up and still got him with the body. So Holden Russell going to pick up his 4th personal. We see a whole slew of Senators getting ready to check in.
11, Holden Russell, his 4. 24.
You see Cade Wright go to the free throw line, 66% free throw shooter on the year. That one good.
Who is that doing that
I
laughing?
don't know.
I can't tell where it's coming from. It sounds like it's coming from the student section, but I can't tell.
Yeah. Isaiah Dennis going to check in along with Brady Rosenbaum and Nolan Long. That one is a free throw miss, goes through about 3 Senator hands before
That's a
Johnson.
tough shot. Golly, that was a tough shot.
Makes it a 67-44 lead for the Senators. Nolan Long with it on the far side. Moves it around to Isaiah Dennis. Dennis over to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum
take, Nolan.
gives it to Nolan. Nolan unable to knock that one down. Cornett with the rebound. We see Johnson get to the baseline. He goes up. Rosenbaum going to pick up that foul, his 4th.
Foul number 1, Brady Rosenbaum, that's his 4.
Johnson going to go back to the line.
14, Hudson Johnson on the line.
That one good. 67-45. 21, Waylon Burrell checks in, the 6'1 sophomore. Cornett comes out. Burrell right there gets the rebound on that one, goes up and good for 2 after the miss and the rebound. Makes it a 20-point lead. 1:43 to go. Nolan Long gets it to Wiseman. Goes back to Long at the 3-point line, then Rosenbaum with it. Dennis
Go,
feeds it to
Nolan.
Nolan.
Get in
Nolan,
there.
little jumper. That one no good. Burrell with it. Up. No good. We're going to get Hyman over the back.
They say that call's gone now, so what do you call that?
I don't know.
I mean,
I guess a push in the back.
Push in the back?
I guess. I don't know. In our day, it was over the back. I'm still going to call it over the back because that's exactly what he did.
Like, there's no such thing as over in the back. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Rosenbaum comes over half court, gives it off to Wiseman. Wiseman back to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum over to Long.
But you know, there's some of those over the backs who would come in and jump over the guy and grab the ball and not even really touch them, but the referee would call over the back. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. It's going to be Wright.
24, Cade Wright, that's his first, team 4. Substitution.
Wright going to come out of the game. Brayton Ray going to check in. Rosenbaum with it in the backcourt. 43 seconds to go in this one. Rosenbaum gets it across half court. Ray going to pick him up. Rosenbaum gives it off to Long. Over to Dennis on the far side. Dennis goes sideline, then back to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum gives it back to Long. We're down to 16 seconds here. Tristan Brown with it on the wing, then it comes back out top to Long. Going to finish the game out. Senators going to win this one 67-47. Going to go straight into our Busick Mechanical Services post-game show here. Scoring for the Senators, Hayden Morrow with 6, Jackson Wiseman with 2, Holden Russell with 15. Nash Abel is going to lead the way tonight with 19, Nevin Mars with 8, Colton Brown with 5, Tristan Brown with 4, and Silas Batt with 8. On the opposite side, the Medora Hornets, Hindman, number 4, has 2, Damian Salas with 4, Hudson Johnson with 6, Waylon Burrell with 2, Jackson Nugent with 10, Cade Wright with 4, and Dawson Cornett with 19. Overall shooting percentages, Senators shoot 90% from the free throw line for the game. They shoot 52% from two-point range and 36% from three-point range. So overall, they were 49% from the floor. The Hornets were 57% from the free throw line. They were 50% from two-point range. They were 27% from three-point range. So overall, they were 43% for the game. Senators had 36 rebounds to the 18 for Medora. I had the Senators for 10 turnovers, and Medora had 14. So overall, a really good game for the host Senators tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely good to get back on the winning track after having a couple losses there back-to-back. You know, but the thing is, we look in the scoring column with Silas with 8, Holden Russell with 15, Nash with 19. I mean, it was pretty much spread out throughout the whole lineup, and that's what I like to see, everybody contributing, and, you know, that was what happened tonight.
Yeah, you're exactly right. So, next live stream action, we will bring you the girls' game tomorrow on WWSR. They will be playing at Springs Valley, so we'll bring that one to you on WWSR only. Then Thursday, they play at Paoli, the girls do. We'll bring you that one on WWSR. And then we're back here live for the boys when they play host Mitchell on Saturday or on Friday night for homecoming. We'll bring you that one live with live stream and everything just like this one. So for my broadcast partner tonight, Mr. Keith Abels, this is Craig Akers, and we're signing off.